Hello students, a very good afternoon to you. Today we will discuss about the third chapter in geography in 7th standard, and the third chapter is tides. So in the last two chapters we have discussed about how season occurs and what are the different parts we have seen about that different moons and about the earth and about the sun. Now we will discuss about the third chapter, that is tide. Now what do you mean by tides? Tides, we are having high tide also and low tide. So it is the pressure which water comes near the coast and what it affects, so that is called a tides. And there is two picture is given on page number 9. You can see figure 3.1a and 3.1ba. so this is the two pictures of high tide and low tides. So you can just imagine and go through that picture to understand what different tides you are having. Now let us discuss the more information about this. We'll see geographical explanation. Both the photographs show the same place. If you stay near the coast for some time, you will realize that the seawater is sometimes very close to the coast, while at other times it is far away from the coast. We call these movements of the seawater tides, bearing a few expectations. All the coast on the earth experience tides. So now where you are having two different tides, when you are very close to the earth, very close to the coast, actually not earth, so you are having which tide you are having? Sometimes you are having low tide, sometimes you are having high tide. So these are the two tides you will feel. Why? Because you are staying near the coast, so you will imagine that, you will feel that what type of tides you are having. Nowadays you are having rainy season. If you are having high alert in your sea coast, means in seaside you will not go. Why? Because the water pressure will be more there, so you should be safe on that coast actually. Why? Because it should not affect the person because of that high tide water. And these movements we are called as a sea water tide. So these are the sea waves which are coming towards us. High and low tides are natural phenomenon. So these are the natural phenomenon. It is coming to the sudden. It is not like that it is a man-made. It is coming as sudden movements. Let us try to understand the scientific reason behind the natural event. So what are the natural events? We will discuss from the scientific way of thinking, or what are the reason behind it. Tides are movement of sea water occurring daily and regularly. So as you all know, these movements are there because of the sea water, and it can come as a regularly and it comes as a daily, and it affects the level of sea water changes after a specific period of time. So these are the level of a water actually changes. Why? Because it is having a 12 hours and 25 minutes a cycle of high tide, and low tide gets completed. So because of 12 hours and 25 minutes the cycle of high tide becomes rotates, and because of that what happens, अपना high tide भी होता है और low tide भी होता है. The water is coming with the high pressure also, and the water becomes low tide also. There will be no high tide of the water, we call as a low tides. So because of this what happened, the cycle changes. Because of the cycle we are having high tide and low tides. Next is, this regularly occurring events appears to be quite simple and natural. However, it is directly related to the sun. So this is the happening because of the natural, as you all know, and this is happening because related to the sun and the moon and the earth, because of the gravitation and centrifugal forces that interact between them. So because of the gravitational also, and because of the centrifugal which is interact with each other, they are coming towards and they are meeting. So because of that what happens, you are having low tide and high tide of the water because of the gravitation and because of the centrifugal. Next we will see about geographical explanation. In above all the activities, the effect of the centrifugal force is visible. So the centrifugal force is very visible to us. Why? Because it is changing the direction. The direction which is coming from the opposite, that direction we call as a gravitational force. Means it is coming from the end of the centrifugal. Centrifugal means going away from the center. Means वो क्या कर रहा है, center के बहुत away means दूर जा रहा है. Means it is keeping a distance from the center. You must have experienced it too at the local fair. If you sit in a furnace wheel, you sit spin and leans outward away from the wheel. This is also effect of centrifugal force. Means if the pressure is coming from the center of that gravitational force, you will feel that your things are where you're sitting you feel that something is it is in the form of air, it is flying actually in the form of centrifugal. Now what is understand, okay, what do you mean by centrifugal and gravitational force? Due to its rotation, the earth gets type of power or force. So because of the rotation, the earth gets a power and force because of the centrifugal. Why? Because it is moving to the north pole to the south pole, and sometimes it is moving to the north pole to the south pole. So these are the two, centrifugal and gravitational force, which is occurring to the different type of earth. This work force away from the center, it is called centrifugal force. So if the work is away from the center of the earth, it is called a centrifugal force. Due to this force, any object on the earth would be thrown into space. Means if you are standing on the earth and something is coming from up, so it is called a gravitational force, as we have learned in the science that how the gravitational force is conducted. If something is falling, that we call a gravitational force. We have also learned in the Newton actually. So that is a gravitational force actually we learn. However, the gravitational force is working toward the center of the earth. At the same time, the force are many times greater than centrifugal force. Hence, any object on the surface of earth remains at the place where it exists. So when the centrifugal force is taking place, means it is the, if something is on the center of the earth, it will remain there, means there will be no effect of the earth where it exists. So this is the information of centrifugal and gravitational force.